like short-term sacrifices and long-term gains. There's so many things that I want to do. There's so many things that like I know I'm not contented with, which is great, I believe. Of course I didn't say it in front of him, and I hope he will never watch this video ever. I'm quite good at it, okay? I would like to think. Just don't want to be boring, you know. So this is yet another, I'm not sure if I'm gonna post this video, but at the same time I have this thought going on in my head, and I think that I should just let it out. And at the same time, like I believe there's a lot of you who probably feels the same. Okay, let's get into it. So recently I've been thinking a lot about like what I have been doing, especially with the good time journal, which frankly speaking I have stopped for like 3 days or 4 days or so on and so forth. I've been thinking a lot about like what I'm currently doing in my life, and like, oh, why am I watching this kind of like stupid shows which I'm still watching. I just did. And why am I like grabbing so much? I mean, okay, grabbing so much is more like it's more like, you know, for convenience. And I just want to share with you, like the other day we were talking at my conductor's place, not my conductor, like their conductor, but okay, anyway, just my conductor's place. And he was mentioning a lot about how he educates his kid and how he perceives stress as a very bad thing. And so he bought a car for his kid. I mean, his kid is not really a kid. I mean, like, she's an adult and she knows how to drive and all, but because he just want to put that stress off her mind, like getting to places on time and things like that. And so now I'm just trying to refocus or reprioritize my life and what I'm doing and the habits that I want to put in place. So I read this thing somewhere that, you know, it's not really about the goal itself that people should change, but it's about like how you do things every day, about your habits and the systems in place for you, which I totally agree. And that there's this random comment that says that, oh, I'm not sure why you're spending so much. In my finance tracker vlog, like he lives in Singapore too, and like it's so easy for him to hit this and that, and it kind of made me think about like, okay, so like maybe I am spending too much, but at the same time then another thought that comes to my mind is like, what should I like prioritize now, like being comfortably living, which is like totally up to everyone's perception on what that means to them, like short-term sacrifices and long-term gains. I mean, the answer is obvious, but at the same time it takes so much dedication and self-discipline and daily reminders to go through it. So I'm just really thinking, like, now that I've stopped, not that I've stopped investing, but I kind of delegated the investing part to someone else, which of course they're gonna take a part of the profits, and the market is just going red, and I'm kind of like losing confidence in this and that. I mean, my work just confirmed my abilities, but at the same time there's so much things going through my mind, like there's so many things that I want to do. There's so many things that like I know I'm not contented with, which is great, I believe. And the other day I was just walking back home with my primary school friend, and he was like, you know, like what do you guys do during the weekdays? Like me and my girlfriend, we just go on cafe dates and we just work, and that's it. And in my mind I'm thinking like, oh my, this is not the life I want. I'm glad, like, I mean, of course I didn't say it in front of him, and I hope he will never watch this video ever. But like I was thinking, okay, now I'm glad that like I'm doing this YouTube thing as a hobby. At the same time, I think this videoing yourself and talking to yourself thing really trains your ability to be more self-aware I mean, it depends on what kind of content you do, of course, but like thought vlog, what do you call it, thought post is something that I do quite often with myself, whether or not I'm posting the video. Yeah, so it makes me think like, okay, so now I have my full-time job, and then I have this big ambition goal of like wanting to look for this certain type of apartments in Singapore, and I have this like, should I prioritize my convenience over like my stress, or like how to balance it out, and then like how to make certain adjustment into my daily life, which a lot can be done. And yeah, it's like all these things are like crowding my mind, and I just don't want to be boring, you know. I'm so sorry, but you know how like you always go out with your friends, and there are certain friends who are like very cool and very open. I mean, all friends are cool, okay, all of them, all my friends are very cool, but I just don't want to be the one that is like, oh, nothing, like I'm just working, there's nothing that I look forward to, yeah, life is like this, I'm in the part of the society and I'm gonna continue living like this, and then maybe like I hope I can just retire well and be able to fend for myself. Yeah, so all these thoughts like just come to my mind, and like this is not quarter life crisis, by the way. Quarter life crisis was last year, okay, I'm past that. Okay, so now I'm just thinking like how should I systemize my life? And I was thinking, okay, let's make this an actionable thing by declaring it to people who are watching this video. I mean, it's not like any of you care. Okay, I need to stop saying this, but like just for myself, and maybe like call it a series, which I'm very not confident yet in changing my lifestyle. So haha. I don't know where this video is going, but yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. I will probably continue to read my book. Oh, I can show you the book now. It's here. Where is it? Where's my book? This is thy book. It's called Designing Your Life by Bill Burnett and Dave Evans. Yeah, and apparently Harvard students do this module, and I tried to do some of it also. Should I just talk about this in this video? Yeah, so I'm doing the good time journal, sorry. Yeah, and I haven't met my life yet. I'm gonna do it like maybe tonight or tomorrow, and what like work and life means to me. They have all these guiding things. Yeah, so the actionable item from today's thought post is to do this. I can't say that I recommend the book yet. I will let you know if this actually works for me, and then I'll let you know. But anyway, apparently Harvard students go through this, and apparently it's very useful. So regardless of my review, if this is good enough for you, you can go to the library and borrow the book. Always like borrow if you can, unless you have like what do you call it, like germ phobia or something. Yeah, then okay, go ahead like and buy the new book. But yeah, that's all. Tell me like what you're thinking. That'll be interesting. Or should I start like live streaming? I think people will be more likely to voice out their opinions on live streaming, but at the same time I'm very I'm very bad at IT. I mean, that's the reason why I started a YouTube channel, because I wanted to hone my technical skills in editing a video, and now I think I'm quite good at it, okay? I would like to think. Yeah. One thing that I need to improve on is my It's my music. My music is from the iMovie music and it's not the best, I know. For my vlogs especially, so I'm gonna work on that. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy this kind of thought post. Let me know what you think. If you're watching this, you're probably a returning viewer, I think, because why would a new viewer search for this kind of video? But I don't know. Okay, I'm assuming again. You see, when I talk or when I think, all this kind of like analysis and web just forms in my mind. I'm not sure if it's good or not, but I'm glad like there's somebody who listens to me. This is so sad. Okay, that's all for today's video. I'm going to bed. It's late at night. Like, you always have this kind of thoughts when it's late at night. Look, it's 1:37 a.m. And yeah, hope you guys are all doing great. I will see you in a few days time. I don't know, 5 to 6 days time. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this, but I think I should. If I do, it's gonna be like a series kind of thing. We will see.